nails, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Nicole. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for clicking on this video. Do consider hitting subscribe if you enjoy nail polish related content. I upload new videos every single week. I do indie polish, mainstream, and a little dabbling of boutique too. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. So today's video is for the news collection from Holo Taco. I have the Julien and Holo Taco collab collection to share with you all today. So Holo Taco did send me this collection to get swatches for, but as per usual, all thoughts and opinions are my own. So if you are new to the brand, Holo Taco is a US-based boutique brand. Their polishes are in 12 ml bottles. They are 5 free, cruelty-free, and vegan friendly. And because these polishes are 5 creme polishes, they do come with the Holo Taco thick, I think, is it thick brush? I forget what they call it, but it's their paddle brush. I'll have a picture in the corner of the 2 different brushes. So, as I mentioned, 5 polishes. These are available right now on the Holo Taco website, which I will have linked down below. Also, just a heads up, I forgot to mention this collection is limited edition and it will not be restocked. Let's just get into this video. First up, we have Bep Bep Blue. The brand describes this one as being a light cornflower blue creme polish. Bep Bep Blue had a wonderful formula. It did start out a bit more uneven than the other polishes in this release, but the formula and application was fantastic. I see this one being a 2 to 3 coater depending on if you mess it up polishing like I did right here, or if you have like very even just application skills that I obviously lack. Color description for this one I would say is accurate. It is very much a light cornflower blue. So as I mentioned, this will be a 2 to 3 coater depending on application. When I was doing my swatch photos, I had some nails that were good in 2 coats and others that definitely needed that 3rd coat. And here the polish is paired with Holo Taco's Polar Princess. I had a lot of fun playing around with these creme polishes. Obviously, nothing in here will be difficult to remove and I did not experience any staining. Alrighty, and so next up for comparisons, we have Bep Bep Blue in the center. On my pointer finger over here, we have Board Meeting. And then on my ring finger over here, we have Scientific. As you can see, they are not dupes. They're not particularly similar either. Next up, we have Great. The brand describes this one as a dark metallic gray. So Great had a fantastic formula. I do believe that this finish is new to the brand. I found that it applied very similarly to the Holo Taco creme finishes, so slightly on the thicker side, but not overly thick in my opinion. The metallic / shimmer effect does cause this one to have a bit of brush strokes. So you will want to be mindful on your brush strokes as you're polishing if that kind of thing bothers you. And also, if you don't like brush strokes, you could probably also sponge this one on. I like the base color for this one. It's definitely like a dark gray, but it kind of has this like a hint of like a steelish blue to it. Like I feel like there's just like a tiny drop of like blue in here. So this polish was opaque on me in 2 coats. I see this likely being a solid 2 coater. Maybe a 3rd coat wouldn't be necessary if you overwork the polish though. In here will be difficult to remove, no issues with staining. And also, the topper I paired with this one was Everything Taco. I particularly really like this one with the topper included. So for the comparison for Great, I did not actually have anything by the brand that was like super similar. So I decided to pull out 1 Coat Black, which is on my pointer finger. On my middle nail, we have Great. And then on my ring finger, I have a China glaze polish called Stone Cold. In my mind, Stone Cold was going to be similar to Great, but seeing them side by side, they're not nearly as similar as I thought they were going to be. But I do find seeing them side by side, you can kind of see what I mean by having Great having just like a tiny hint of blue in there. Like it doesn't seem like it's just gray to me. Next up, we have I'm Live. The brand describes this one as a cool-toned violet creme polish. So I'm Live also had a great formula. It did start off surprisingly sheer, which I was very surprised about. However, this one does build up really nicely in 2 to 3 coats. Aside from being a little uneven on the 1st coat, it did apply very smoothly and self-levels very nicely. So to my eye, I was thinking that this one was a purple with just like a tiny touch of like a blue in here. I ended up needing to color correct my photos because my camera, when I took the pictures, they all came out like blue. Anyway, all that to say, I really like this color. I thought it was very beautiful. So I paired this one with the Aurora Unicorn Skin Topper, and ooh, I loved the two of these combined together. As I mentioned before, this one's going to be a 2 or 3 coater depending on application and potentially nail length. I used 2 coats, but I did go in for a slightly thicker second coat. And here is the comparison for I'm Live. In the middle, I have I'm Live. On my pointer finger here, we have Work Bestie. And then over on my ring finger over here, we have Indigo Away and No Dupes. And just to show, here is like an actual blue to see the difference, how this one's definitely like a purple. And next up we have Magical Mustache. The brand describes this one as a walnut brown creme polish. Magical Mustache had a fantastic formula. It applied buttery smooth and very evenly. So I wrote in my notes that this polish is like a cartoon chocolate brown. So you know that shade of brown like a milk chocolate would be in a cartoon? That's the color that this is. That's what I wrote in my notes. But yeah, I'm very, very, very excited that the brand decided to release a brown creme polish. I feel like brown is just a color that doesn't get done often, and when it does, it tends to be in a collection that's like for like nudes, and that's like not my personal thing. So yeah, I really like that this addition in the collection. So I swatched this one in 2 coats plus top coat. Nothing here is going to dry down textured or be difficult to remove, obviously, and no issues with staining. Also, I did pair this one with Gold Flaky Taco. For some reason, I forgot to record footage of that, but yeah, it was gorgeous. And the final polish is called Monstera. This polish is described as being a deep forest green creme polish. So this one had a fantastic formula. Like all of the Holo Taco creme, well, most of the Holo Taco cremes, they are slightly on the thicker side, but I find them very, very easy to apply. They self-level like a dream, and I always just really enjoy their creme formula. So I would say that the description for this one is color accurate. It is like a deep forest green creme polish. Not my usual personal fave, but I really like this one paired with the Celestial Lights topper. I don't know if it was just how the shimmer was playing around with it, but I just really, really, really liked it paired with that topper. This polish was opaque on me in 2 coats. I think this one's likely going to be a 2-coater because it does have really great coverage. Since this one is a creme polish, it's going to be very easy to remove, and I did not experience any staining. And for the final batch of comparisons, I have Monstera on my middle nail. On my pointer finger, we have Green Screen, and on my ring finger, we have Here for the Payday. If anyone does a gradient with these 3 colors, please tag me because I'd really like to see what they look like. Alrighty, so final thoughts. Overall, I like the collection. I don't know much about Julien other than like I remember seeing him in some of Jenna Marble's old videos, and I've watched a couple of his cooking videos, but I don't watch his content like on a regular basis. So I didn't understand any of the references for the polish names. But overall, I did like the collection. I think the collection box is really nice. Get a close up on that. Ooh, don't look at my nails. They're looking really bad. So this is the collection box. And here is the back. I did notice when I opened up my PR package that it had a strange scent to it that the other collection boxes didn't have. So I thought maybe they were using a different material for the collection box. At the time of recording, I have not gotten a confirmation if the materials are different or anything like that. It didn't smell like horrendous or bad or gross or anything like that. It just smelled like, you know how some cardboard has like a more natural scent and other cardboard doesn't smell like anything at all? It kind of had that natural scent. Like I thought maybe it was just like different material or something. I don't know. As of the recording, I don't know if they did different material. It doesn't feel like different material, but I don't know. It smelled a little funny to me. But I don't know, it could just be my nose, I don't know. Each box, I'll have close-ups by the way. So each polish does come in a different type of box than the other Holo Tacos. Like normally they come in like a black box, and these all come in like a nice little box The inside here also looks really nice. That is Julien, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is Julien. So this collection will also come with some nail art stickers. I tried my best to use those. It's been a very long time since I've used stickers like that. I like the way my manicure turned out. I will say, if your stickers are starting to poke off and you put top coat on top, I would not recommend trying to poke the sticker down to try to keep it down while the top coat dries, because then you're gonna get a lumpy bumpy mess like what I did. So yeah, don't do that. If you top coat it, don't try to poke the sticker down. Just a little pro tip. I think my top picks are going to be I'm Live and Great, mainly just for the color, pretty much. As far as I know, Holo Taco hasn't released any polishes specifically like this one, so I like it for that, plus like I just like colors like this. And then I'm also going to go with I'm Live. This one was, I hated photographing. I had to color correct like a lot to get like the color that I'm seeing in person. Like it photographed very blue. But all of the polishes were fantastic. I would love to know what everyone else thought of this release. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button and hit subscribe if you have not yet already. I'm trying to grow this little channel of mine, so I would greatly appreciate it. And I will just talk to you all in the next